Hi, hey, I'm Jay. Did you guys miss me? Well, regardless of how you answered that, I'm here again with another sketchbook tour, Sketchbook 46. This sketchbook has a lot of turbulence in it, let's say. So, we're just gonna jump right in. So we have the cover first. This cover, so not to get too much into my personal life, but as you will soon see, there is a thing that happens in this sketchbook, and I'm very happy. And then I get very sad very quickly. But this was based off of a certain person that I'm no longer friends with. And then we have a bunch of stickers. So this one I got at a convention. The at is right there, so go follow them. This one, these are just random stickers I get from random places. I don't know where this one came from. This one is also from, I forget the name of it, but yeah, I got these two at cons. This one my friend gave me, and then the rest of them I just acquired randomly. Yeah, so let's just jump right into it. So this is Sketchbook 46. It's from September 18th to April 27th. So about, okay, 7 months. I had to count that on my hands. And this is my OC pup / fursona, pupsona, kind of ish. They're cute. That's all I have to say. I got this outfit off of Pinterest. I just colored it in the colors that I liked most. But I really like this drawing. I was really proud of it when I made it. Here's more drawings of that same design, the same puppy design. And then here's another one of those stickers. Here's some DC stickers. I think I got this from like the dollar store. So this is a quote that actually I saw on Tumblr, and I was like, that's so real. This is a very emotional sketchbook, so yeah, you'll see that a lot. I was going to therapy at the time, which I cannot go to anymore. And then I was also going through some things. But most of it is just pretty drawings. I don't have to get into the lore behind all of them. So this is a sketch. It was supposed to be Alma from Goku to Kugai, but I was not very good at drawing him. And then this is a page of me. All of me. I think I drew some of these in school and some of these in therapy. So that's it. So if you see these like colored pencil drawings that are like very highly like rendered and detailed, they're probably from therapy. Just to let you know, so I don't have to say it every time. So this is one of my characters, Anne Marie. This is Mateo. Yep. This is Mac, a bad Mac. This is Cole Jones, aka J. Cole. No, he's my OC, Cole Jones. And then this is some more OC stuff. Jackie and Mingyu and a little Toby. Oh. This is some stuff. There's going to be a lot of vent art, so be prepared. I'll censor stuff if it gets too personal or whatever. And then Spamton Jeep Spamton. This is a really old drawing, actually, I think. But it's just stuck in here. On this page, we have the twins, Cole Jones and Lucy. These are my OCs. Their birthday was 10/15, so. Then we have this one. There's a lot of pages stuck in here also. That's why it's a bit chunky. Not super chunky though. There is, let's see. Do I have to? Okay. We might have to cover some things up. Some names and stuff. But yeah, this is me. These are drawings of me. And I was feeling silly. And that's it. Okay. This is another drawing of Pup. This is their main outfit. And then this is Zachy and Alex, my OCs. And then this is Pup again. And I was like very, this comes, I think this page is from much farther in the sketchbook. So I was very emotionally drained at this point. And so I was like, you know, I'm just gonna stop drawing me, because the sketchbook has a lot of drawings of me. I'm gonna stop drawing me, and I'm just gonna draw my OCs, because drawing me is making me sad. Then we have some Rand friends, some Randall, some Nyan and Yan. I love this comic. I know it's a bit controversial in some points, but I really do love the characters. I went to a Houston Rockets game. That was cool. And then, yeah, just more drawings of whatever. Some Eltingville Club drawings I did at a meeting. And then I drew each of the boys except Pete. Yeah. And then my friend killed all of them. So he drew a knife in this one. He drew a bomb on Pete. And yeah, because I love Eltingville Club and he hates it. Next, more therapy drawings. These are, I just love, you know, I kind of miss just, you know, drawing mindlessly and like shading things really well. But yeah, these are more drawings. This is Mac. I actually really like this drawing of Mac. I don't remember it or when I made it, but this is Mac. Full name, Michaela Santos Rodriguez. He's a cutie patootie. Some Rowan, some Mac, and then other things. And then more stuff we're not going to talk about. Alma. I was trying to draw Alma. The Goku Okuga art style is so like pretty that anytime I draw any of the characters, it looks bad in comparison. So I have kind of gave up on trying to draw them really. Here's Pete and Jerry. I just drew them on little, not sticky notes, what are they called? Note cards. And I just stuck them in here. I think they're cute. He would hate Wonder Woman though, not gonna lie, but it's okay. Oh, I was trying to do something cool and artsy and it just looked bad, so it doesn't matter. This is I really like this drawing. It's really small and cute. I did it on just one of my papers quickly in school. And I was like, this is so cute, I'm gonna draw it. More therapy stuff. Oh, I cosplayed Maka for Halloween and a couple conventions after Halloween. So I was drawing myself as Maka. More me as Maka, and then another person as Soul. Here's some figure studies. The main one I really like is this one. This one's okay too. But yeah, the rest of them I don't really like as much. This is therapy stuff. But here's my OC Anne-Marie again. She's actually a side character, like really like not in the plot like at all. I think she would make a fun spin-off, but like yeah, she's very much side character. She basically works at the same place one of my main OC works. It's like a magical girl cafe. It's like a maid cafe, but they all pretend to be magical girls instead of like maids. And she's actually like, it's basically like Uramichi Onisan, the anime, if you've seen it, where she's really bubbly and happy in person and like when she's working. But as soon as she goes home, she's like drinking and she's like not totally mean, but just like a completely different person, like kind of dead and like tired all the time. And here's Mac from the same story. Here's Lex Luthor, Twink Lex Luthor, we love him. Nothing really important here. I really like this page. I like this pose. It's Mac, objection, like Ace Attorney. And then there's Becca. This is the one that works with Anne-Marie. That's her. And then let's see if I have to cover this. Yeah. These are my OCs. Again, Zaki and Minami. This is actually the main character of the story that I think most of the OCs I've drawn so far are in. I have 2 main stories, if you didn't know, if you're new here. But yeah, she's the main character of the second one, if you want to call it the second one. This, I was trying to draw like pup, but more furry-ish, but it wasn't really working because I don't really know how to draw furries. And then we have more art. And then more. I think these are really cute and silly. I don't feel like just saying this person anymore, so I'm just gonna put the letter G when I say them. But yeah, this is more art of me and G. And yeah, just cute, silly art. Oh, this is before I played mouthwashing, or before I watched any gameplay of mouthwashing. So I was just drawing the characters. I think it was on a play and it's from memory, from what I remembered. So I had no references for any of these. But this is Anya, Daisuke. I just did this guy because I forgot, I didn't know his name at the time. It's Curly. And then Jimmy, question mark, because I didn't know if that was his name. More art of that. Yeah. Just more of that art. And even more of it. And here's Jamie. From now on, if we see these 2, we're going to ignore it. And we're going to call them OCs, okay? So my OC, G. And then here's a bad drawing of Jamie. I don't really like he looks in this. This was me crashing out over a hoodie because it was like overstimulating my neck. I literally used to wear hoodies all the time, like non-zip up hoodies. But now whenever I wear one, it just like, I don't know. It bothers with me. Sensory issues and such. Here's Zaki. Zachary Mitchell is his full name. This is Xena Quincy. I love her. She's so pretty. I rarely draw her because she's another far side character. And then here's Lisa and Toby. They're siblings. Then Virgil and Richie from Static Shock. I really love these 2. These 2 live in my mind rent-free. Like, I rarely draw them, but they literally, I don't think there's a day that has gone by without thinking of them because they're in my mind. Like, whenever I narrate to myself, if any of you guys like talk to yourself when you're doing things about your day, they're who I'm talking to in my mind. I need to flesh out their like my character designs of them. I might as well just make them OCs at this point. Like, give them the Bujo Ari treatment and just make them OCs. I'm gonna skip that. I watched Arcane. I was trying to draw them and then everything turned bad. So don't look at any of these drawings. They all kind of suck. Except the Jinx. The Jinx is cute. And the Echo. The rest of them kind of suck. But I love femme lesbians. Let's go. Then, yeah. More pup art. More me art. Just doodles and some tic-tac-toe because I think I was on a plane. Rowan. So Rowan's my OC. This is like basically their age timeline. So baby Rowan, pre-T Rowan, chest surgery Rowan, around 13 years old, and then this is when they're still assassin-like, and then this is 17 to 19-year-old Rowan, and then adult Rowan. Love him. He's so cute. And then this is just some art and some feet. I don't know. This is just a list of what I want to draw. I don't think I actually did all of these. But I did Sonic. I was supposed to do a series of drawing Sonic Gajinkas, but then I only did Sonic, and halfway through Shadow, I was like, I don't really feel like doing this anymore. So I didn't. But here's my Sonic and Shadow designs. I think you'll see them more in a sec, but here's just some doodles. More therapy stuff, I think. On the flight home. Yeah, it's 2024 was ending, towards the end of the year. And then this is Pup, and this is me, and this is the difference. We're different people, okay? Zaki, Mac, and then me. Here's where I got really obsessed with Sonic after seeing the Sonic movie, and completely just like had a Sonic phase. I really love Sonic. I still, like, I had so many things I wanted to do, and then slowly the fixation started fading away. But here's some Sonics for you. Some really bad Sonics, and then it's a decent Sonic. I actually really like this one. It's kind of cute. But I get better, don't worry. Here's another Sonic. Here's a shadow. I really love this shadow. It's cute. And then I made a Sonic Sona. It's a cat. Because I took a quiz, and it was like, it did some questions for what animal would you be. And I got a cat. So I have a cat Sonic Sona. And there's me and Shadow. And then here's human design. Sonic and Shadow. I really like them. They're fun. This is Sonic Sona Blue Jay Bird for G, the person that we mentioned before. Yeah. More Sonic stuff. Silver's my favorite one to draw. I feel like every time I draw any of the others, they look like kind of iffy. But like, I love drawing Silver. He's so cute. Oh my gosh, I love him. And a bad Blaze. I'm sorry, Blaze. I love you. Amy. I love Amy. She's my favorite girl. And then more Silver. And then more of me. I like this one because it feels more Sonic-y almost. But I also like these. These are more cute. I really like this one. I think it's a fun art style. More Sonic stuff. This is me writing down my dream. Oh yeah, I remember this dream. And then here is more Sonic stuff. Yeah, that's all it is. And more Sonic. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Another Sonic. This is my plushie Kurt. I put a picture of Kurt on screen. He's so cute. I love him. And then this is Zach again. Some Jimmy from mouthwashing. Let's not talk about it, because I don't have time to go in depth on why I think Jimmy is a cool character. Not his actions, but like just the way he's written. But here's some drawings of Jimmy. And then here's the halfway point. Woo! So I finally drew my Sonic Sona fully colored. I really like how this turned out. I think it's cool. And I used paint markers for the first time. Well, the second time, I guess. This was the practice. And this was me using them. A cute shadow. And then some vent art. I'm probably going to censor it, but it's okay. And then I love them. They're Lebanese. Lesbians, I mean. But Minami and Becca, they're cute. More Sonic Sonas, and then just some more therapy doodles. This was a page of animals. The G asked me to draw a bunch of animals. Like I said, give me a couple favorite animals, and they gave me these. This is a mantis shrimp. This is a certain type of shark that I actually really love now. It's really cute. This is, I don't know. This is a crab that has legs that are like 28 feet long. What the heck? I was gonna draw them, and then disaster struck, so I didn't end up actually finishing these drawings. If you know, you know. More stuff, more human Sonic stuff. This is another friend's Sonic Sona. It's supposed to be like a sheep or ram or whatever. I wouldn't say that we're not friends, but we don't really talk as much anymore because of some things they said. But it's whatever. Lots of drama in this sketchbook, like I said. We're not going to go too deep into it. Unless someone wants a video of it, then maybe leave it down below in the comments, and we'll see if I can put that on YouTube without giving away all my personal information. There's my Elsie Jackie. I really love this sketch. I think that the face is really cute, and I love the way I drew her. And I was like, should I color this? And I was like, I don't want to mess it up. I'm just going to leave it as a sketch. And I think I made the right choice. It looks really pretty still. This page is my magnum opus. I love this page. It's a bunch of pups, and it's really cute. I did it in highlighter and like purple marker, and it's so cute. I love it. And I feel like it just radiates my energy. I love saying LOL, like typing out LOL. And I love like making silly emoticon faces when I type, and I just love stars and yellow and pink, and this is very much my energy. So. And then another one, because I just love that page so much. I did this one with the paint markers. I used the Enemy paint markers if you want to sponsor me. But yes, this is the page. And then here's some drawings. I didn't use references for any of these. These are just all from my brain. I actually really like this one. This is Jackie, my OC. And then this is personal stuff, so it's gonna be censored. Sorry. And then more personal stuff, I think. This page isn't really good either. Yeah. Oh, this was for a school assignment, but it was for my sociology class. So we were supposed to pick one world. So like you could pick a pre-existing world or you could make one. And then like every project we do in the class was like based around it. So some people chose like, you know, Harry Potter, Percy Jackson, video games like Minecraft or whatever it may be. People chose it. And I chose my OC world because I was like, this is a great opportunity to just build my world because it's based off of the sociology of the world, so I can start building the characters through it. It actually really helps me a lot. So this is one of the projects. I just had to draw them. I messed up, but here's some of the different classes that they have. They have fragments, which are what most of the characters in Story are. They have cherubim, which is what Lisa is, and they have the fallen. I'll get more into the lore later on, but that's all you're getting for now. This page, I actually really like this sketch. I love the pose of it, and I love the way it's shaded, and it feels very, like, 3D. I don't know. I like it a lot. Pedro, shout out, oh my gosh. On Instagram, I'll put the username here, but I love Pedro. Pedro's one of my hyperfixations a while ago, and it came back because I love him so much. He's everything to me. And then more stuff. Here's my birthday. I'm gonna cover up the date, methinks. But here's my birthday. And this is the outfit I wore. I'm really proud of this outfit. I liked it a lot. And then I think I'm gonna cover that up. And then more drawings of that person. And more Pedro because I love Pedro. He's so cute. Here is Rowan, and then Pup, and then just another doodle. This is my OC Devin. This isn't really what he looks like anymore. I don't really draw Devin a lot, but Devin is like a comfort character. Yeah. And then this page, I was going to draw plants, and I never drew plants, so it's just blank. Here, okay, this is one of my favorite pages. I want to make it into a digital sketch, but it's Mac and Becca visiting Alex's workplace and Mac is purposely making Alex mad. Becca's just there for the vibes. But here's that drawing, and then here's some headcanons. Mac and Becca are on a volleyball team together, and Mac has an android. So do with that what you will. This is when I went to Japan. I went to Japan for school. It was really awesome. And I don't have much to say about it because I think I've said a lot about it to other people, and now I don't know if I want to say that all again on the internet, especially since it was so long ago. Maybe if I was uploading on YouTube all the way back then, I would have like made a story time about it, but now it feels kind of far in the past. Let's wait for it to get a little farther before I do another story time, unless you want it in the comments below, and I'll do a story time about it. This is me trying to draw more characters from Goku Okugai, Usu, and then I forget this guy's name. Ryu? Is that his name? But I like these. Usu's my favorite character overall. You will see in my next sketchbook that I love drawing her. She is so cute. Well, you can see now. I love drawing her. Usu, Becca, Nay, and they're cute. I feel like I just never draw her good enough. I went to Tokyo Tower, TSPMO. I really like this page. It's Noah and Felix, like inverted. So here's Noah, and here's Felix. They're cool. And then I just drew a bunch of people that were on my Japan trip. So these are some of my, this is my friend. This is friend. He doesn't talk to me. I tried to make him my friend. Trust me, I did. He doesn't talk to me. And then these are just some pretty people. I thought they were really pretty, so I drew them. And more Japan stuff. Pedro, pup. This is one of my friends' persona. I actually love the design of it. I think it's really cute. And then more people. These people actually asked me to draw them. I didn't really feel like drawing them, but I drew them because they asked me to, and I'm so kind. And then just more stuff from Japan. We went to a bunch of temples, and I just like stuck out I cut out all the stuff and stuck it in here. And then, oh, this is getting soon to disaster, I think. I don't know if we'll see it in here, but it's literally like the first page of my new sketchbook. Boom, vent art. Like it's bad. But here's more Devin. Devin has like a succubus tattoo, or like a womb tattoo, because he's just, I don't know, he's silly like that. It's not like, he literally just got as a tattoo because he was like, oh, this would be funny. So that's what he has. And then more Richie and Virgil. In my like head, Devin is Virgil's cousin. So yes. And then this is Mac, Saki. I actually really like this sketch. It's kind of cute. And then I was in class, and some kid next to me was playing Minecraft in class. Like, the teacher is literally teaching, and he's playing Minecraft, and I hit the, like, dog emote. I don't know if you know the one, but yeah, that's literally what I did. I was like, oh my gosh, listen to the teacher. And then more me and Richie and Virgil. And then more of that stuff. The polycule, and they're silly. And yeah, more stuff. This is me listening to Dark Thoughts by Lil Tecca. I was like, oh my gosh, the most beautiful thing I've ever heard in my life. And then this stuff, yeah, this is the first tragedy. They hit the first tower with this one, and then they hit the second tower later. So this was like when I was still happy, but I was like distant. I don't want to go too much into it. But basically, we couldn't talk for a while. I was like, oh, this is going to be like a short little la la la. And then they did something, and now we don't speak, and I'm blocked on everything. Yep, fine. Keep in mind, we've been friends for 6 years at this point. Love that. So awesome. I actually okay to this video. That'd be ridiculous. But anyways, yeah, this is more drawings of that stuff. And then I actually really like this drawing. It's cute. And then this was National Fanboy Day or something. So I drew some fanboys. And then this is when it happened. Okay, there were some drawings of these two, or just some drawings of Eltingville before, but this is actually the first time I drew them. Those drawings actually came after this. So this is my first time drawing them. Yes. I don't have much to say about them. Jerry's my favorite to draw. Jerry's my favorite in general, but I actually really like drawing Pete. I think he's fun to draw. And then there's one Josh. I think that's the only Josh you'll ever see me draw. And then here's Bill, here's Jerry, Beady 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 Bonerbuck. Here is more Bill. Here, this is one of my favorite scenes from the pilot. If you haven't seen the Eltingville Club pilot, I heavily recommend that you watch it. If you want to read the comic afterwards, you are free to, but just know it's very different from the pilot. But this is one of my favorite scenes from the pilot. It's where I forget his name, but the kid working or at the comic store is like talking to these two, and he's like spitting all over the place. And Pete is like yelling at him, and he's like, if you didn't work here, I'd plug that leak of that yours with my fist for good. And then he says, what can I say? I'm filled with the juices of life. And then Jerry says,
well, keep your damn juices inside already.
But the way Jerry says it is just so funny. It's an amazing clip. I love it. It's so funny. And then here is more Jerry and more Bill. Lore accurate. I don't actually ship these two. I ship them, but it is true. I know, because I was there, actually. This is my Eltingville OC, except I didn't actually do anything with them, but they're there. And then Pete. Here's some Pete. And here's some Jerry. Here's some Pete. Here's some Pete. I don't know if you can tell, but my brain is getting fried doing all this talking. And then here is my OC again. And then Jerry, Pete. I feel like Pete would say the N-word whether he's allowed to or not, which he's not allowed to. But he's saying it anyways because, oh, I grew up around them, blah, 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 blah. They're all controversial if you haven't seen the Eltingville Club. They all say slurs and are evil and mean people and just not nice. So, except Jerry. Jerry grows up to be a decent human being later on. The Miku movie is coming out, so Jerry's going to see the Miku movie. And then Bill's like, y'all don't know anything about Miku. I know about Miku. So, yeah, this is them. More Eltingville Club. I think this is supposed to be Devin again. This is my OC, Jackie. This is my drawing of one of my friends. She looked really cute. She had a cute outfit on, so I drew her. And then Jumin, my OC. He's awesome. And then this is the final page. Jackie telling you guys goodbye. But that's not actually the final page, see? It's a little Pete Jer. This little me and Pete. And then this is, I was on my Japan trip and my friend, I was literally out and about in public. My friend was texting me and he was like, hey, I need help with my algebra homework. And I was like, I'm literally in Japan. He's like, can you please help me? So he sent it my way and I did it. I explained it to him. And I was like, you understand? He's like, no, but thanks anyways. So that's what I did. And there's some stuff in here. I don't even remember it's in here. Oh, it's just more Japan stuff. Some movie tickets for the Minecraft movie. The movie ticket for the Wicked movie. More art. I don't think I'm going to show that one actually. More art. Let's see. Is this one okay to show? This one's nice. It's like kind of wholesome and sweet. This is my good fortune. It was like a random draw and I drew a good fortune. Yeah. I don't know if my fortune's actually been this good this year. Yeah, so far it really hasn't been. But hopefully, maybe, it'll get better. Or maybe, the events that have happened, the unnamed events that have happened were right for me, what I needed. I think there's something else in here. Trying to get it. Okay, a receipt, and that's it. So yeah, guys, this is it for another messy, drama-filled, badly drawn, and badly explained sketchbook tour. But if you're looking to see more of my drawings or more of my personal life perhaps, stick around on my YouTube channel. There'll definitely be more coming soon. I'm very happy that I got to see you guys today. I don't know how long it'll take me to edit this. It's almost 40 minutes long, so we'll see how this gets edited down. But I will see you guys later. Bye.